Hey everyone, it's Saruke, and today I will be sharing my most recently completed sketchbook with you. So this was one of the sketchbooks I bought earlier this year, like right at the start of the year, and they were completely blank, and I drew my own cover. This is my character Saruke from Elementals, and I really like doing this. I actually have a second one already that I drew Mars on. So it's gonna be really fun to have these sketchbooks with my own covers. So I'm gonna open this up. The worst part about this is that I used my blue NO color lead, this one, and there's just something about this pen that causes it to bleach over time, and I think it's partially friction and partially just light, because this is the color that all of this is supposed to be, but it is so pale you can probably barely even see it. But this is a character I made up that I haven't done much with yet. Her name is Elda. She's based off of one of our dogs. And next page, look here. Here's a portrait. I don't even know if it shows up anymore, but there's a very, very faint reminiscence of a portrait. And this somehow made it, but this didn't. This is another character there. His name is Ames. Goes together with Elda. And then, because I realized this about the blue pen, I decided to draw a bit with regular pencil instead. And I drew Neela. I also did some people watching, so I drew some regular old humans. More of this dumb blue pen. I need to stop. I've removed it from my pencil case now, so I can't use it anymore. More people watching. Don't remember what these were. Lux and Alex, Claire. More Lux and Alex that you can't see. Tsukino. And this was for my friend's commission. And yeah, this was also for my friend's commission. Then on this page, this is the first time I've had to cover something up. More commission, some succulents, and then on this page I have this story idea for a comic. We'll see if it ever happens, but I don't want to spoil it if it should happen. More for the comic, more covered up stuff. I think this was a people watching doodle. I cannot draw foxes for the life of me. Outfit of the day. Some random poses. I drew that on the bus. That did not go very well. Let's see. We have some primaries. This one is drawn with the Kuretake clean color real brush pens and some Derwent Studio pencils. I was having feelings about being a woman. So I drew them up. I really like how this one turned out. I kind of want to make it into a sticker or something. More of that stupid blue pen. I hate it. I hate it. Just look at the difference between the purple and the blue. It's so oh god. But either way, this is an illustration I really want to finish. I had it on my schedule for May, but I haven't gotten around to drawing it up yet. Skin on Tsubasa, and then these here are kind of concepts for this. Mars and Venus. Mars and Venus, some crystals. This was for my April, in preparation for my April thing. You can see it there. I drew my Boku no Hero Academia OC. This is the street. Across from the place where I took my art lessons. And here I started working on Kazu's husband, and I really like how he's turning out. First of all, I drew Kazu the way he looks like when he's more of an adult, and then I started working on some boyfriend stuff, and I think I'm pretty much settled on this design. I don't know, he's cute. I want to name him, what the heck was it? I have it on the other side here. Masato, so he can be called Masa-san. I do love Kaname though. Kaname was a name I'm still really I really still want to use it. Some Lucas and Alex, and Kazu and Masa. More Masa. I really like the way the hatching overlaid. I really like the way it turned out. And then this is a little dragon I drew while working. I work at a preschool, so we get to sit and do a lot of fun stuff together with the kids, and we were drawing, so I drew a little dragon. I watched Darling in the Franxx and decided to make my own characters and reverse their roles. Because in my head canon, there's a small percentage of boys who can be pistols and a small percentage of girls who can be Stammen type Franxx writers or whatever. Some random doodles. And some doodles of my dogs. More Boku no Hero Academia OC. And I think this was right after I drew my reference for Saruke. So I drew portraits of Fear and Corp 2, and then one more of Saruke. And then I started some more stuff on these guys. We'll see what happens. This sketch doodle, whatever, I really like, because it turned out pretty much exactly the way I imagined it would. The only thing I'm a little bit upset about, more at myself than anything else, is that I stuck Tsukino's feet under Tsubasa's tail because I didn't want to bother trying to figure them out. So that felt very cheaty in a way. Another little doodle of Tsukino and Tsubasa down here. This spread I did during a video, a doodle vlog. I drew a lot of my Boku no Monogatari OC, so Sigma and Haruka. This one I really like, of Hatsuharu and Maira. It turned out really cute. I had references for all of these drawings, by the way, so I think this one might be the only one I didn't have a reference for. This was meant to be Tsubasa's older sister, Uta, and Epsilon in hot pants. And then I drew, this I also drew for the video, some Lucas and Alex. These also, at least these two, had references. And I've been working a lot on their short stories, by the way, so I have 3 drafts queued up or sort of waiting on my Tumblr. I just need to post them, and I'm still a little bit, because I haven't had them for very long. I've had them for, what, maybe a year now, and I'm just very indecisive about starting their story because I think it took a year or 2 before I started Boku no Monogatari, and it's because I don't want to establish their canon before I'm absolutely sure that is the way I want it to be. So I have 3 stories that I kind of want to post, but we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know when they're up anyway. Oh yeah, and since I started working at the preschool, I've been drawing during my breaks too, and it's kind of, this is what I draw at home, and this is what I draw when I'm on break. I'm weak. It did change a little later though, but yeah. Always in the beginning I'm like, oh, I want to draw, but people are going to ask about it and they're going to want to look, so I don't want to draw anything too questionable. Not that this is questionable, but it's like, I don't want to have to explain myself. And then we have some, another secret doodle. I don't think I've ever covered up this much stuff. I think in 1 or 2 of my old binder sketchbooks, I removed certain pages, but it wasn't, I rarely hide stuff. I don't know why, but I've hidden stuff in this one. The earlier 2 were because of spoilers. I don't want to spoil stuff. This one I'm just embarrassed about, so that one you're not going to get to look at. More Lucas and Alex, because I've been feeling them this month. These past 2 months, actually. It's been really fun. And here is more work on my my main Hero Academia OC, Miharu. And just overall, I changed her hero uniform. She used to have this plague doctor beak kind of thing. And then there are two characters in the actual canon that has this kind of design. So I just like, the more I worked with it, the less I liked it. And also it was difficult to draw. So I gave her a regular gas mask instead because it kind of works better with her, her character type or the type of hero she is. Yeah, I kind of want to finish this one in the middle because it turned out really nice. This one too. I was working on her markings. I think I finally figured out the way I want them to function. Here we have some Lucas and Alex again. And Lucas, and then this here is probably just practice. Oh yeah, I got a new pen. Where is it? You have to see it. I was looking around, whatchamacallit, one of our local, it's not a hardware store, but it's one of those everything stores, I don't know, and I found this pen, which is the Pentel Stylo, and it's got the most interesting nib. It's like, it looks, I don't know how to explain it, but it looks really interesting, and it writes really nicely. It's got a really nice texture to it. It's almost a little bit scratchy, but still smooth, and I don't know, I really like it, and wanted to try it out. It's not waterproof though, so that's a thing that is good to know. I have very strong, do you remember one of my other sketchbook tours, the last few pages were just a bunch of drawings of the characters from Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans? And this is kind of the same thing. I have so many feelings about Boku no Hero Academia that I just have to draw it out. Tokoyami is my favorite. He is my best boy, and Tsuyu, she is my best girl, so I had to draw them. And this is with that new Pentel Stylo pen. I really like it. And then here is my swatch page. I just wanted to test out the paper, and as you can see, nothing bled through here, so the materials, they're all pretty good. These are some new pens that I bought, so I put them down. These are also new. I bought some metallic colored Pilot G2 07 pens, and I got it in metallic purple, metallic green, and metallic blue. The Spectrum Noir sparkle pen, crystal clear sparkle pen, some liners, jelly rolls, kuretake, just to see what this paper could handle. But it's really thick actually, and it's got a nice texture to it, so it's very, I think I mentioned, it's very grippy. I really like it. So that was this entire sketchbook. I think there is about 40 pages in this, sheets. So yeah, I really like this one. And the one I have right now, you can see it on my Instagram, but it looks like this, the one I'm using right now. I've done the cover, by the way. I've used Posca marker, I've used my Spectrum Noir pens, a lot of my Stabilo pens too, and Sharpies is what I've used to create the covers. On this one I also used a lot of like my gold glitter pens and stuff like that. So yeah, a little sneak peek. Yeah, that was this sketchbook. Thank you so much for watching. Please do, if you haven't, take a moment to subscribe. You can hit that button, join in for more fun art videos. Social media, everywhere, basically. Saroro Scribbles, look me up. Until next time, keep on scribbling, friends. Bye!